What's going on, guys? I'm Radioactive, and what you're looking at in front of you is not a joke. I had my ballistic knives and tomahawks ready to shish kebab the enemy or blow their brains out with 12 gauges of force. That was a little much, but yeah, this setup is a lot of fun, even with, dying more often. Anyways, if you guys aren't familiar with the Shorty Awards, it is the Grammys of Twitter, basically, which recognizes those who are doing a good job, online personalities that are doing a good job at what they do, for instance. And the categories were things like Best Celebrity, Best App, and in this instance, I would just like to use this video to congratulate best gamer representing the gaming community. And it's not hard to tell who that is, and if you don't know him by now, that would be Mr. Nanners, or SeaNanners, as you guys would know him, because he won first place, and I don't know about you guys, but I definitely voted a few times, man, and I'm happy to see such a nice, good person get what they deserve, and he's definitely worked for it. And I apologize if I sound like I'm kissing cheek here. And I honestly don't even know if he'll even see this with all the videos made about him by fans or whatnot. But this is a perfect example of if you really want to accomplish something, you will accomplish it. And I'm not being paid to say what I'm saying here like there was some deal done under the table, because this is me genuinely extending my hand here. And I think my first video I seen from him, I was in school, and when we got done with our work in computer class, we were allowed to surf the internet or whatever. And I was going to look up Call of Duty 5 videos, but my friend said, "Do you know who SeaNanners is?" And I'm going to be honest here, I was like, what is that? But after watching a video of him on Nightfire on Call of Duty 5, I got hooked, and I thank him for giving me the starter kit and inspiration for my channel. But since World at War, I was just trying to transition from Halo, and I wanted to get up to a level that I could be somewhat defiant against bad scores. And I'm sure we would all hope to become a person of such success, and not financially, but just rich in the sense of no gimmicks, no trickery, just a plain good, realistic, down-to-earth human. And I'm not speaking from being a successful commentator here, just a person with common sense. When I say if you want to become someone of this status, you want to take his thoughts and understanding and take them into hard consideration until you fully understand them. And I've seen many commentators try to mimic the way he talks or plays, but to be honest here, it's him that's made himself successful, even though he does hold a very high KD in games where most would just rush in and die. So I'm not going to lie here. It's those like SeaNanners, Hutch, Tabe, and the veterans that haven't given up or plain turned on the principles that made them great that I look up to. So with all of that said, a good question would be, where am I going with my own channel? Because I'm sure none of those guys thought their first video that they would end up doing it for, a living, but look at them now. So, if I ever achieve such a high level of success and end up making this something more than a hobby, the first thing I could tell you is that me flopping or changing negatively would not happen. And I'm so sure of that, because I've had a lot of time to think, before even starting this channel, and with every video posted, I feel like I'm growing not in my number of subscribers, but just as a person. So I hope in the future I'll be able to hit topics just to help, others morally. So take all of what I said into consideration, man. And so with all of that said, if you're aiming at becoming a commentator, some of the things I could tell you to be put yourself in your work, and not to turn your channel into something stressful, and doing vlogs over gameplays essentially on Call of Duty or whatnot. And if it's causing you to lose sleep, then it's definitely not something for you. And if you're jumping into the pure sense of, let's see how many people will know my name, how popular can I make myself, and again, this isn't something for you. But to be honest, I'm not trying to sound selfish, but the reason I would even ask anybody to subscribe is because I kind of look at them as friend requests. I do like to see who's generally interested in what content I put up, and it's funny because I just can't view my subscriber count as something to verify myself, to verify myself with. But I do look, I do like to check up and see who is subscribed, and how my channel is doing, graded by someone else's standpoint other than my own. And another thing, I wanted to use this video, a bit of this video to update you guys a little bit on the channel and whatnot. But for one, I finally got the chance to create a Twitter and Facebook account for this channel, and if you want to personally contact me for whatever reason, that would be the best place to do so, and I'll post things there to keep you guys a little bit more updated than I can on YouTube. I don't really like to post bulletins on YouTube because then I would just be bogarting your homepage with just my stuff, so I figured Twitter and Facebook would be a much better way to go about doing all of this and all that good stuff. And I'm also here to postpone the series I was previously talking about in the video before this. And if you're wondering, why or what the heck I'm talking about I don't know, just go ahead and click the annotation that's in the top left corner of the screen. And I'm setting it back a notch because I have a few other things that will be, going on the channel, and if I'm going to do a series like that, I would like to have a few more subscribers. That way people would be able to see it. And I'm sorry for shoving all this information into your ears really fast, but yeah, I mean, maybe I will do the series and anyways just say, hey, the views you get are the views you get, and I'm not too worried about that type of stuff. But when it comes down to it, I started this channel for one, fun, two, to help you guys and kind of get acquainted with some good people and just interact with you guys, like I said before. And so I'm not trying to let it get something that's stuck to me that I stress over, but I'm just gonna let it take off from here. And I guess it would be a point in my channel where things can actually start to bloom. But I do need everyone's help that I get if you like my content. Before ending this, I would again like to just congratulate Adam or SeaNanners on the Shorty Awards. I will leave his link to his channel in the description, although most of you probably already know who he is already. And this was a really fun match, so throw me your opinions because I totally like being obnoxious in this game, and I'll see you guys later.